By the way, anything railroad related in here, I'd love to know. I am a rail freak. Okay, I'm also a rail freak, actually. Being, one thing I do want to talk about are, in fact, the Texas Central Railroad. If you don't know what that is a high-speed rail line that is going to link Dallas and Houston. Um, with the Shinkansen Railroad, what Japan uses, goes over 200 miles per hour. It might go faster because it's on flat land, and I love the idea. Currently, something I thought was interesting that I do want to talk about in this stream is that Texas Central held a competition for like the rest for the and let the people on the site vote on which animation was the best. Um, so I real quick. But yeah, I'm a huge rail freak. In fact, back in Texas, I would constantly ride the Dart line. What was that? Was that this? Probably was. Oh, here it is. Favorite films. The student short film competition. I'd never seen any of these, so I'm pretty much watching Blonde. Um, I do one day want to make a rail film on that. But I don't know how, cause if I could film from like let me say the cab or the cockpit of an actual train, I would film it. So one thing on this live stream I do want to look at, I do want to watch all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 films. Okay, there's something wrong with my auto. I can't really hear it. But I can't really I can't hear it until I go back to the stream and actually fix it. It might be just because it's too loud. Let me do this. This what I just did was just lower the volume on my mic a bit. If I can't really hear what the computer's making, because it's just, yeah. If I'm shutting off the computer volume of what it hears from the speakers, but I can't really fix that. If there's a difference, tell me. All right, it's 7 o'clock. I guess we can get started. All right. Individual students and student team participating in competition were asked to provide an original short film 1 to 3 minutes in length, as well as a vision statement, maximum 500 words. The work could either be animated, live action, or a combination of the two. The participants have an option of choosing from one sub-prop of their main prop. Why do you believe the Texas Bullet Train would be benefit for Texas and Texans, or can come up with their own sub-prompt? I think that's what that says. Participants were encouraged to encourage their film in a way to be presentable for a commercial or short or shareable online clip. This video will not be judged only by their inherence in topic and technical issue or video design, but also their creativity. So to further ado, please watch each of the finalists below and vote for the one of your favorites submissions. We'll tally the responses combined with the official judges' score and announce the winners on November 21st. So I guess the first one we're going to be talking about is No Train, No Gain. It's on Vimeo.
There's a lot going on in your life. So much that it can feel impossible to find enough time in the day for everything you care about. How are you supposed to juggle all of your important relationships and personal goals if you have no time? What if you could have more time? Time for family, friends, and the opportunity to make a new one.
You know, this actually already
Time to
sounds
build
like...
lasting memories.
I want to make the quick note. This already sounds like the LBJ Express video, where it's like, don't you wish you have more time with your family, friends, kind of thing? That's exactly what it already sounds like. Just making that point.
Time to relax and do what you love. Time to unwind.
Okay, by the way, currently there is nothing about trains in this video. We are about 37 seconds in.
Time to explore interests and be extraordinary.
This looks like more of an art film. Is that just me?
Time to create and be imaginative.
Yeah, this is an art film. I'm convinced. This is a darn art film.
Time to make the most of your life. The Texas Bullet Train is offering you an innovative
So 50 seconds in, they finally talk about the Texas Bullet Train.
Alternative way to commute across Texas, connecting you to what matters most in as little as 90 minutes. The Texas Bullet Train, giving back what you value most. Time.
Because time is money. Okay, that's the end of that video. Yeah, literally, by the end of that commercial, it's at 10:10. Texas Train's not introduced to like the 51-second mark. So, we can do some calculations here. I'm gonna go get my calculator. And let's figure out how much, this art film and this, bullet train take up in the film. So we got 70 seconds of film. So literally this art film is 50, excuse me, divided by 70. I'll turn that to a decimal. That's 71% of the video. 71% of the video is practically an art film. Alright. We live in a country obsessed with fast food, speedy loans, waiting time, and gourmet coffee. America runs on speed. Well, with the speed of our democracy, not really. The goal of our advertisement is to show how much time we can be saved by the creation of a bullet train. This yields more time in the joy of life, spending time with loved ones, leisure, relaxation, fostering creativity. Change is the best enacted when people find their own personal stake in the matter. When Texans see the bullet train not only provides safe routes, clean travel, and economic benefits. The idea of joining a live-action film, motion graphics familiar for most audience, not to be overused. Alright, I'm just going to skip that whole entire dialogue, because
The Texas Bullet...
No. Okay, next one is called Mavericks. Team Mavericks. I think this is inspired off the Dallas Mavericks. So, let's watch. Yes, keep walking. I believe that's on top of the governor's mansion. But I'm not sure. If only they put the camera down a bit. Oh yeah, the new exit signs. Okay, people on wheelchairs.
For
Think the
many Texans
Paralympics.
with disabilities, travel poses an inherent amount of unpredictability.
Got that
Our aim
right.
at Texas Central is to bridge communities together. When you design a solution with the disability community in mind, everyone benefits from a system employing universal design.
Let me just say that the DART, the Dallas Area Rapid Transit System, is not really built. Actually, at first, I ran out of time to watch this. I have to go to bed. I'll post this on YouTube afterwards. So, goodbye. I hope more people come on. So I better keep my commentary here. So back to my point. The DART light rail system was not focused with people with disabilities, and which is sad. You think about that, and I say the DART system wasn't designed for that because of the fact that it wasn't designed for that because in order to get on a DART train, it's not only ticket buying, but it's also the fact that you have to climb steps to get to your seat, which is already bad design. There was no such thing as a 100% low flat light rail system just until recently. But even I argue that's still not 100% low floor. Because it's literally 90% low floor. Close.
A high-speed rail line connecting two of the largest metro areas in under 90 minutes ensures Texans will have a safe, predictable, and always enjoyable ride.
I wish I can prevent when I crash.
I've
never crashed before.
Accessible for all Texans.
Okay, accessible for all Texans? Are you sure? Because I don't see any stations for Corsicana. Not Ellis. I don't see anything for, well, I wish that went to College Station over here, but you get the point. There's no stops in between except for, Brazos Valley where it serves College Station. And even though I still think that's too far to put a station, they might as well just put it in College Station. So, accessible for all Texans is basically means everyone in the cities, not you, rural areas. I'm from a city. I do support this train, but accessibility should not be the main argument here, is what I mean. Because accessibility only benefits the two largest areas in Texas. Alright, next thing. Team Revive. Let's see what they got. It's animated. Let's see who. Okay, already, this looks like a commercial you would see on DART or Metro. This is a bad argument as of right now. Unless 45 is congested all the way from Dallas to Houston, it doesn't work. Honey, I'm home. There's jokes there. Checking Facebook. Logo. This is a commercial for people who super commute. By the way, he's not doing his job. He's just looking at a paper airplane all day. Just saying. Daddy, can you stop standing so still? No, honey. I'm forced to look at the camera. Yeah, just keep looking at the camera and waving that trophy like normal people. Exact same tagline as the LBJ Express. Just saying. I support this way more than the LBJ Express did, but I'm just saying it has the exact same taglines. You want to spend time with your family. Hope you get to the big game. First of all, you'll be still kind of sitting for like 90 minutes. So unless we built like a maglev, I think that's what it says, going like 400 miles per hour. Let's see, suddenly you'll be going 30 minutes on a train. Sure, you can start saying that. Tech Explorers. Do you want to explore? How about Tech Explorers? It's a mix of Texas and Explorers, get it? Have I really been exploring Texas? Well, I have been exploring the Dallas area very recently. I do know a lot about it. And I do know how to get around. Just saying. Like, I do know how to get from North Dallas to South Fort Worth, Benbrook, for example. I tried to film those sections and my camera died. So, one day I'll go come back for you. Wait a second. Hold on. It's not safe until it's proven. Hey, you want to explore all of Texas? Yeah! How about you just explore Dallas and Houston? Isn't that just in East Texas? Shut up! Yeah, screw the rest of Texas. Is this copyrighted music? I hope not. Wait, what was that? Oh, Texas A&M pool. First of all, again, it doesn't go to College Station. We need a shuttle. Wow! I believe that is the Renaissance Festival in Waxahachie, but I'm not sure. By the way, logo, product placement, accidental. If only they would expand their system. Team Trebala. Let's see what they got. It looks like a child playing with their toy. Okay, first of all, that kid looks a little bit too old to be playing like that. Just saying. That kid does not need to travel all the way to Houston just to go to school. Maybe the mother. I don't know. her reaction. We don't really know, so it's like up to interpretation. So I'm gonna quickly shut off the volume and do interpretation. Hello? Aye, honey, I'm pregnant. Oh, okay. Oh my God, you're pregnant? Yeah, honey. Okay. Baby, they found a donor in Houston. I wanna. On my way. I just booked the train, and then he's like, "Oh crap." Is this Market Center? I'm not really sure. Daddy! Wow! I like how they're going the opposite direction. Yeah, that's one. Look at that. They're going the opposite direction. Like, okay, that's the wrong film. Hold on. So, like, she's right behind him. And then she turns around. Isn't it usually that they're looking in the direction? They should have been walking toward her direction. Instead of the other way around, where they're just walking away like they gave up. They should have planned that a little better. Making life easier. We all wish that life was easier. But that was better than all the other submissions, I have to admit. Let's see if there's any better. Animated special.
More than 50,000 Texans drive between the Houston and Dallas-Fort Worth.
Okay, I first want to make sure. I first want to say this. I love this guy's voice.
Areas more than once a week. Over 4 hours of travel between cities just for work.
Where did they get that number? I may fact check that later.
They're called super commuters, but driving for that long every week is anything but super. Look.
A super commuter is in case you guys don't know, a super commuter is a driver that's considered over 90 minutes on the road and drives over 180 miles.
He is one of those super commuters now. Looks like he's spending his morning having car trouble. Again. Hello there, citizen. I bet you wish you could get downtown faster than a speeding bullet.
Okay, what's the speed of a bullet? Let's find out. I have my phone out, so I'll be answering that question. What is this Okay, crap. What is the speed of a bullet?
1,126 feet per second. According to Mythbusters, the explosive exhibition, the problem is that sound travels at 768 miles per hour to 1,126 feet per second, about half the speed of the bullet.
768. That's still not fast enough. That's like a fraction of that speed. Do the math. Let's see. 205 miles an hour. 205 divided by 768 would go. That's 26% of that speed. Faster than a speeding bullet is not accurate.
Planes are quick, but there's nothing quick about the frequent long delays. Lucky for you, there's another way. The Texas Bullet Train.
I like how it just transitioned from, oh, this is the 1950s now, to wow, it's the future. Dude, cool dude.
This state-of-the-art high-speed rail can cut that 4-hour trip down to an hour and a half. And thanks to the station's easy access, you'll be on your way lickety-split.
Lickety-split. That's such an old term.
While you're lounging in your comfy seat, enjoy the local Wi-Fi service. Order food and drink on board, too.
Is that better than airline food?
Whoa, looks like you've already made it. And with plenty of your day left to spend, you can shop and eat at the station.
I honestly don't know. Like, how long a flight would take. Well, it would take like 30 minutes to fly to Houston, but I don't know, like, I've never really timed this, but how long it would take me to get to the airport, go through security, check in, go through security, go to the Southwest border at Love Field, and go through the gate, be called in, sit down, plane takes off. That may be longer. I'm not really sure though, cause from my house in Dallas to and it might depend on the person, because like you may live near the airport or you may not live near the airport. So like if you needed to catch a flight in Dallas Love Field and you're in Fort Worth, you might be unlucky. You'd probably be better off going to DFW. But if you did, I'm guessing the trip from Fort Worth would take about 30 minutes to an hour. But if you lived like at someplace like Harlan Park or University Park, you'd be right next to the airport, where your trip would only take like to drive to Love Field would only take about, I think, 5 to 10 minutes once you get in the car. And then you have to park that car. You also have to pay for parking, so that's one thing. Yeah, we might as well do the calculations behind that and figure out all the specifics to it. Okay, let's continue.
Or get a move on to your destination. Your time is a precious thing to give, and the Texas Bullet Train benefits Texans by giving that time back in spades. That means
it's actually kind of genius that Uber was just invented a couple years ago. So the Texas giving up your car actually makes a lot more sense now. Because I was so worried, like before Uber, like when they're talking about the bullet train, I was so worried that people would not have access to the rental car place, but Uber just kind of fixes that problem.
less of it is spent on the road, and more of it is used doing the things you like with the people you love. The Texas Bullet Train by Texas Central.
So that was a slightly better ad than the last one, cause it made sense. It made sense, but more. Fast Motion Productions.
At Texas Central Railway, we're more than just bringing a high-speed.
Okay, already one problem with the video. Music's coming off one headphone of my I don't know if this can be heard on the live stream, but I can hear the music coming off my right headphone, and then the voice coming off my left headphone. That's an auto mixing problem. I will not allow that in a video. If I hear that, that's not right.
Train. We're about getting Dana in Houston to her destiny in Dallas and back home before her daughter gets out of school.
Okay, I stand corrected. The music is coming out of both headphones. The voice is coming out of one. Whoa, wait.
High-speed train. We're about getting Dana in Houston to her destiny in Dallas and back home before her daughter gets out of school.
Oh my god, that just looked like you just won $1 million. Yeah, but it wasn't very good acting.
You go, girl. We're about John, the up-and-coming artist in Dallas, going to Houston for his first big gig. and back the same night to do his thing in Dallas.
Huh. Revolution!
Play on, John. Play on.
That was the awkwardest smile I've ever seen.
Play on. We're about Vincent, the junior architect that just landed his first major project in College Station. His dream is to build dreams for tomorrow. You build it, Vincent, they'll come.
Yes, keep looking off in that distance and not notice the camera. Even though I can think he's still kind of noticing because his eyeball's kind of right there. By the way, that's not what the Shinkansen looks like. That's just a CGI thing. That's actually what China's high-speed rail looks like. That's a problem. Japan Central is funding this project. Well, not supporting this project. And if they see this, they will not like it. If this won. Because that's already using China technology.
Texas Central Railway. In 90 minutes, connecting Houston to Dallas. Helping Texans cleaner, faster. Do more, be more.
What does that... Okay. Again, wrong bullet train. Well, I guess that makes up for them using China. They decided to use Japan's next project, which is the maglev between what was it, Kyoto and Tokyo, or maybe it was Nagoya in Tokyo, but I can't really remember. The day when they open that up, I'm gonna be right there in Japan. I promise. I'm going to invite one of my friends. We're gonna go to Japan together. The day it opens, I'll be right on there.
Support Texas Central Railway by visiting www.texascentral.com.
But it's still the wrong train. Just saying. Alright, one more. Let's do this.
Time. Time is a man-made concept. Yet,
not really. Like, it is kinda, but it's kinda hard to describe time. Like, time warps when, like, you're near a black hole, but that's like a whole completely different story altogether. You can't really describe time. That's just complicated.
time is more than just a thing.
It keeps moving forward.
Time is having time to yourself.
Time to yourself before you die. Good luck.
Time is your first kiss.
Time is my first kiss. No, it isn't. Time is money. That's true. Because the more time you waste, the more money you waste. So
time can be lost and it can be found.
No, it can't. You cannot recover time. Like once you like waste time, you can never get that time back. That's just a fact.
Time,
unless you had a time machine, but then you like invent an alternate universe.
Your daughter's first words.
Wait, what? Time is my daughter's first words?
Is your daughter's first words.
Well, no.
Time is your daughter's first words.
No, it isn't.
Time is your son's first soccer game.
Maybe I'm just interpreting this wrong. It's probably because you have to be there to see your you have to be there to see your daughter's first words. You have to be there for your son's soccer games. I must say that your daughter can say words anytime she wants. So it can be random. It's possible that you could be there for that, but you can't. Sometimes. You just have to get lucky. If your daughter says her first words or not.
Is the last hug with your best friend.
Time is the last hug with your best friend. If he means, like, that's kind of sad. Like, that can mean a couple things. One is either that after you leave your friend, he dies, or like, the last time you see him, ever until you move to, like, France. I'm not sure. Someone interpret that for me.
Time is the last goodbye to your loved ones.
I made the point already.
Time is measured in the terms of events from the past to the present through the future.
The future is now, by the way, because that train already exists.
Time is above all precious.
Time is precious. That is true.
Let's keep it that way. Texas Central Bullet Train.
Ooh. That wasn't very good because it doesn't really talk about the train. All right. In short review, I don't think they should have in their ad they should have focused on the bullet train itself and the people if it's an ad campaign. It shouldn't really be about saving time. It should be about advertising the train because currently, right now, we are trying to get the train on the ground. We're trying to be in that process of building it. And if we focus on saving time and all that, it gives people the false impression that this bullet train exists. So you can't make an ad like that. You have to make an ad about having people support the bullet train. That's what we should really be focused on. Alright. So out of all these, I think this one is the best. Because one thing it does, it talks about the supercommuters. It gets that right.
Between the Houston and Dallas
Even though I don't know if that's a fact or not. I just look at it with skeptical schoolism.
Fort Worth areas more than once a week. Over 4 hours of travel between cities just for work. They're called supercommuters.
So it's already this ad already targets supercommuters.
But driving for that long every week is anything but super.
By the way, I like how the screen goes back and forth like it's on a projector. Like,
Ah,
watch
look,
that.
He is one of those supercommuters now. Looks like he's spending his morning having...
And then he's having car trouble. And we all have car trouble at some point. My truck, in fact, has air conditioning problems. And air conditioning is kind of a requirement in Texas. So then it talks about flights, and then the problems with lights. That's perfect. They should have done that. They should have done that. And then it switches from the 1980s, from the 1950s to the 2000s, and then shows them the future. And then it shows them the average time, the benefits, just like that. And boom, you have a perfect ad. Almost perfect. It's everything that this ad should have done. So I'm going to vote for team me, myself, the guy. Because of the fact that the ad, that's exactly what the ad should have done. Oh, wait. I gotta do this off screen because I know my real name, but vote for your favorite film submission. don't. I'm already signed up for updates, so please encourage our friends to vote. So what I want you guys to do, because I do have a live stream cast, I want to try and encourage you guys to vote for your favorite ad for all my fans. Truly, this is, you're not, so, and I encourage everyone to vote in every election they can, especially in the upcoming municipality election. I've already voted, but yeah, go out, vote for your favorite thing. I encourage you guys not to just base it off my opinion. Go watch all these videos yourself, and you decide which one is the best, not me. That is not my thing.